With the UFC coming to Singapore, it gives fight fans in Asia a chance to see some of the finest MMA fighters in the world and also look at some up-and-comers. The first ever UFC Singapore saw Max Holloway on the card. My one to watch this Saturday night is with us right now, Mr. Ciryl Gane.
Hello.
Why do you think people are so excited about you? Because you haven't been around a long time, but you've already made an impression.
Yes, exactly. I think the people was excited, because I have a good background in Muay Thai, kickboxing. I never lose, and I seen it with UFC just after three fights in MMA. So I think.
You started out in Uruguay with an amazing finish, a submission as well for a guy who's an incredible kickboxer. To win by submission surprised some people as well. Now you're in Singapore, so how's your journey been so far in the UFC?
I learned a lot in my four fights. I won by a knockout. I won also with a submission. So we learn a lot of this. So I think the people can be excited about that because I'm a young fighter.
There's a little bit of a lack of stars in the heavyweight division right now. Do you see a space? Do you think you're going to fill that space perhaps and maybe be that star that the division needs?
I don't know, star maybe not, but I want to make a new version of heavyweight fighter, a new style.
You train with Francis Ngannou. Do you think he's going to be the next heavyweight champ?
100%. 100%. Yeah.
But that might be a bit tricky for you, of course, and your own ambition.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So it might be a bit difficult, perhaps, if you guys would fight one day. What would happen then?
If he will win the belt, it's gonna be difficult to have the belt, of course. So we're gonna see. But if you can escape this situation, I think it's good things. But it's a sport. So if I'm fighting against Francis, I'm gonna do this.
On a more positive note, perhaps the idea that maybe you could be main and co-main event in the future is a very real possibility. The news that the UFC will definitely be coming to France, possibly 2020.
2020.
How big is this as far as you're concerned?
I'm really excited about that because in France there are a lot of good fighters. We have a good level in France, so I'm really happy for that, and I think a lot of fighters are gonna sign with the UFC.
Ciryl Gane, one of the most exciting talents in the UFC, in the heavyweight division. He's in action this Saturday night. Make sure you check him out.